sports coverage of the NFL brings us to... So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
All right, partner, a brand new season. With it comes a sense of unbridled optimism for every team and, of course, every quarterback. It's a blank slate for every passer in this league, and he really couldn't hide his excitement during interviews this week. He thinks his offense is stacked. They've spent the entire offseason making adjustments and trying to find another gear. And as this season begins, they believe they've found it. You watch him warm up, everything is crisp, moving with great speed. This is an offense that can't wait to get to the first series of the new year.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. First and goal. A good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
65.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 1-yard pickup. Brings
Ready?
up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 62 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Looking to throw. McKenzie. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Still fighting for more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now they'll run on the block. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock. Second quarter. 7-0 ball game. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Punching it in from a yard away. Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So backed up closer to the danger zone here from the 2. This is 2nd and long. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It's a pickup of 3 on the play, but with it, time has run out on the first half of play. So halftime. All right. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. McKenzie. And fights through one man. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Ready. Go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Now a 3rd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Ready.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Left.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And not much, maybe a yard down at the 23. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. McKenzie. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Off play action. McKenzie. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. McKenzie. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a two-score. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And that one opened up for him well, as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. A little second effort there on the strong run, and then drop just inside of the 20. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. We're likely put an end to this thing. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your meat click. What's up, Boney? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now let's...
On rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
For some football, I hope you are too. Welcome to... So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
We really do marvel at the way he can wiggle himself out of tough situations, almost like a wizard out there. Sure, some are probably of his own doing, as he loves to extend plays and improvise. But if someone misses a block or runs
Up to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive.
sure.
The Steelers and their running back about to get back to work. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Juke the defender. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome and given them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. So we're through one. The Jets with an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Cuts right. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Steelers looking down a very long field. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll need some unlikely magic here if they want to find points before halftime.
Come on, ready?
Back to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. On 1st down, they'll run. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First down, Steelers.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Jukes at a one-stop. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
Okay,
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
18 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Back to the well again. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 36. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
And the Steelers first down.
Trying the right side. Open space inside the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. But we We've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from you. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Steelers, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And with where that punt stuck him, Broncos, it's going to be tough to repeat the touchdown from their last drive. Dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. It's DK on the slant. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Finds a man right side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's now 4th down.
The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They go play action on 1st. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Steelers down by only 3. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Steelers first down.
First down, Steelers.
Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be sent just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Cut near the goal line. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Working inside the red zone. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
The Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with a clutch.
The sun is up, so run it down. Get your money up. I put money down.
for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, you're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
He'll drop the throw. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
And this is really just all about the second effort. I mean, they've gotten him stopped initially, but it's his ability to just continue to push through the initial contact, push forward to that 1st down marker, and he didn't get it by much, but that's a really good effort.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll stick with him again. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackles. Picks up 9 on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Go to the drop play here on 2nd down. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Take a repeat of that opening drive where he finished things off in the end zone. His guys back at it here. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th. You see the numbers here in the 1st half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with 1st down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and they'll whistle him down, but not before it kicks up a 1st down. After a gain of 7. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Looking to set up the screen, but it's broken up. And it's incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Get it. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he is close to the pile-up, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steelers. That's a two-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8. Steelers offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Drive will start on the ground. And he's got it to the 14-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. And the Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's fourth and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed fourth down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more fourth and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line. Because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play video games. Let's go for it on fourth down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his first touchdown. Steelers offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. As they try to run it here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Complete to number 2.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he works his way through an opening up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. From the 38 now, here's second and 2. Up the middle they go. Still fighting for yards, and he lost the football. And the pick, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now a run on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. from the 43. Here's 2nd and 9. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Right back to him on 1st down. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43.
They'll give on the ground. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 10.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. Steelers offense, ready to get back at it. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Now, this looks like a design run, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones and bricks and bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout.